Hi, it's Brandy, and today we're going to be talking about Google Docs. So the way that you can get into Google Docs is by going into Google Drive. So in your Omnibar, just click on drive.google.com. And then if you're not already signed in, you're going to have to sign in. Remember that you're going to be using your @rolandschools.org account. Your prefix is just the beginning of your email. So mine is B. Miller, and then it's @rolandschools.org. Over here off to the side, I'll put the reminder tips on logging in. But if you've never logged in before, your password is going to be welcome with a capital W, RUSD with a capital R, 2015. And if you've already logged in, then you're just going to type your login. Whoops, let me make sure I type my correct login. And then sign in. And now you're in Google Drive. The thing to remember is that Google Drive houses all of your Google apps. So because I want to be working on Google Docs, I'm just going to click on New, Google Docs. You can easily think of Google Docs as a word processing tool, but it's so much more than that. To get started, you always want to rename your document. I'll name this demo doc. Excuse me. And then you'll notice here it's automatically saving. Everything is saved automatically for you, which is a great feature, especially when kids are using these tools. You still have your file, your edit, your insert. You have all of your formatting options right here. And it works just like a regular Microsoft Word would work. So you could start typing things in, typing text here. You can add in some bullet points. Maybe you want to add in a numbered list. You can do all those same things that you were doing in Microsoft Word, you can do right here. But the great thing about Google Docs is the sharing feature. So up here you have this big blue share, and right now you can see that it's private only to me. So as I'm working on this Google Doc, only I can see what's happening. If I click that share button, here are some options. I can just type in the names of people that I want to share it with. So let's say I would like to share this with some of the other TOSAs that I work with. Once you start typing them in, and if they're people that you share things with regularly, they will automatically pop up. Everyone for their @rolandschools.org account will pop up. And then if I wanted to add someone else, I could just click on their name. And then the great thing about this is that you can give them different sharing permissions. You can make it where they can edit it, which means that they'll be able to change anything. You can make it where they can just comment, and I'll show you how comments work in a minute. Or you can make it where they can just view it. So if it's something that you just want to push out to them so that they can see it, then just click the view. You can add a note, and then you just click send to send it to them. So I'm just going to cancel that out. Excuse me. You can also get a shareable link. So maybe if you are posting something on a class website or posting something to Haiku or Google Classroom, and the same thing, you have different permissions. You can have it where anyone in RUSD with the link can view it, they can edit it, they can comment on it. You can also make something public if you want just anyone that can see it on the web or anyone with the link that can see it. So many times as teachers, you're probably going to be using this with your students. So you just want to either share it directly with them or have it be anyone anyone at Roland Unified School District can access it. That way your docs aren't out there for the general public. We're going to keep it in-house with that. Then I can just click done because I'm not really sharing this. Excuse me. So that's the share feature. And now you can see that I changed the sharing settings. It says people at Roland Unified School District with the link have access to this. So I have to give them the link first in order for them to be able to access this doc. So that's one of the great features with Google Docs. The other great feature is in the comment section. As a teacher, I've used this with my kids. It gives us an ongoing dialogue about their writing or about whatever it is that they're working on. So you just click on comments and there's me. So I could comment on anything in their writing. So maybe I want to say, great job with your list. And then I just hit comment. Now, if this doc is shared with other people, we can go back and forth and have a discussion right here in the comments. And it makes it very easy for you to engage and interact with your students during the work, as opposed to waiting until it's completely finished to have that conversation with them. So this is a really great tool. It's also great if you have your students share documents with each other for peer editing and peer feedback. And as the teacher, you can go in and you can see the comments that they're making to each other. So that's a really, really great feature. Another great feature to remember is, let me add a little bit more text here. Numbered list 2, numbered list 3. But oh, I really don't want this numbered list, so I'm going to delete it. But then I come back and say, oh, I really shouldn't have deleted that. One of the great options you have is to go to File, and then you can see your revision history. If you look on your revision history, it shows you who's doing what at what time. So obviously I'm the only one in this document right now, so all of the revisions were made by me, but I made something at 11:01, and here's what the document looks like at 10:56. I can also go down here and see a show a more detailed revision. Now I'm kind of getting minute by minute revisions. So there's at 10:57, I added this in. At 10:59, I took things off. At 10:01, I had that. And the options I always have for each revision is, if I really liked what was happening at this time, I can restore this revision. And now it's gone back to this. And this is great for when kids, they accidentally hit delete and everything disappears. You could just have them go to File, see revision history, and they can go through with their revisions and figure out where it was where they deleted, and they can restore it. So this is a great feature to teach kids how to use and for you to use as well. It also allows you to see who was doing the work. So if you are using this as a way to assign group work, for me, because I'm the only one working on this document, it just shows up all as Brandy Miller. But if you are assigning this with groups, you will be able to see who was making the edits at that time. So a great tool. Google Docs is more than just your basic word processing. There's a lot of great tools for collaboration and connectivity built in. And when you're done, all changes are saved in Drive. You don't need to hit save. I can exit this out, and it's stored in Google Drive. So here's my demo doc right here. So that's kind of just a basic overview of Google Docs. We will be presenting more Mashup Monday sessions on them. If you have any questions or need some help, go ahead and shoot me an email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.